How are you really doing? How are you holding up? Today was again like rough. Not so much because of the grief, just physically. The sales period has started, which only means one thing: it's very busy in the store, which means that I am very busy, which also means that I am very tired and exhausted all the time. It's good, I think, in a way, to keep busy so I don't have time to think. But July is a rough fucking month for me. And I feel like it's gonna be a rough month for the rest of my life if I think about it like this. So in. Wait, actually. No, so actually this week, Sunday, it's my birthday. Happy fucking birthday to me. I always hated my birthday, to be quite honest. Never really liked it. Don't really have a lot of great memories on my birthday. I don't know why. There has to be some type of psychology behind it. But I always cried on my birthday. Like, I've never really been happy. Until I turned 21, actually. Dominic made this like surprise birthday party. It was the best birthday I have ever had, with all of my friends and a Blackpink cake, and it was just so lovely, honestly and truthfully. Ever since then, he just made the day super special. Then after my birthday, it's his birthday, which is gonna be a tough one. He didn't particularly like do anything special on his birthday, but I always try to make a big deal out of it because I like celebrating him. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also Pride here in Belgium, which is the day that my fastidious queen was just very much out there, and I loved it so much. Time just keeps going, and it still feels strange to just keep going, in a way. The day after my birthday, it will be, I think, 4 months. 4 or 3. Anyway, a while since it happened, and I still, to this point, feel like it has been yesterday. It doesn't feel real. Nothing feels real. I don't know. Also, can I just say, what type of grief, like what stage am I in before I start cooking for myself again? Like, I'm just living on frozen pizzas and Ben and Jerry's and just salty tears at this point. What I do find that is coming back is my humor. My humor has always been quite dark, you know. Now it's even worse, but in a way it really does help me to, I don't know, get through the day, make the situation feel less real. Because that's another thing. It's real. Like, this is my real life. And it's gonna be for the rest of my life. But I'm quite excited. I'm going to Ireland in the end of September. Not so exciting, the apartment. I also made a video about that. And then yesterday was just rough. After work, we went to a bar that me and Dom used to go to whenever there was like something special going on. And it was one of Dom's friends' birthday. And my sister and I got invited to go there, and of course we said yes. But the thing is, you have his cafe, and then right, like literally across from it is that bar, and they own that bar. So we went there and we had a drink, and it was the first time that I actually like sat down and was so close to the cafe. And it just all just started again. It feels so bizarre to be there. It's actually insane. It feels like he is about to walk through the door and just like come across the streets, give me a hug, and just sit there and drink a cider or something. But that's not gonna happen. What is happening though, which is something that I just never thought about, is, like I said before, I work in retail. So I work in a clothing store. Now, my man's cafe and my shop isn't that far away from each other. It's like a good 10-minute walk. So sometimes it used to happen that his customers would see me in Arcade, and because I used to work there also, and would be there just pretty much all of the time, they would come say hi to me. But now that has turned into them asking me on my job what happens. And call me selfish and a crazy fucking bitch. I don't tell them. I keep it very basic. I say, listen, the only thing that I want to share is that he's no longer here and he really loved his cafe. I need to keep working. It's not because I don't want to talk about it, right? Honestly and truthfully, I feel like talking about it makes it in a way less heavy to have gone through all of it. And I talk about it all the time with my friends, my sister, and it really does help in a way. However, I don't want people to envision him in the hospital. I want people to remember him the way that he was, which is in his cafe, making lattes, being in the kitchen, making Irish breakfasts, and things like that. That's the version that I want people to remember. I don't want them to think of him as this sick person. I want them to remember him for the person he was. And I feel like it's a full-time job at this point. I'm getting incredibly jealous, honestly, at people who just go into the store I work at and are there with their partners. Because that should have been me. And it's not. There's no point to this video. I'm literally just venting at this point. And yeah, no, I can just call a friend of mine. But I feel like it's also important to share that your brain's just fucking fried, man. Nothing really works in my head. It's just all consumed by death and memories just randomly popping in. Now, I am gonna try and end these videos with something positive, because at the end of the day, these videos are just for me to hopefully one day look back at. I have started to eat again, like pretty regularly, which is a very good thing for me. One of Dom's biggest things about me was that he was always afraid that I was not going to eat anymore. And not gonna lie, I didn't. When it all happened, I didn't. And I think he would have understood. Yeah, he would have. He would have been mad, absolutely, but he would have understood. So I've been eating again, hoping to gain a few kilos before I go to Ireland. And I'm just excited. I think that's the sad reality of it all. I am excited to go to Ireland to see the grave of the person that I love so much. Jesus fucking hallelujah. What has life become to? I hope you guys are doing well and you're keeping kind of chill in this heat wave. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.